Hi there, welcome to the show. It's been a while since I've been on camera and just spoken to everybody, so I thought it was about time. I've been a little bit busy with doing reviews and some passion projects. I wanted to go over the line for the Sonic community, and that's what we're talking about today, community. I want to do a bit of a video response with also a little bit of my own personal opinion on a great video that a new YouTuber, Hipppy Gaming, put up a couple of days ago. The link's below. Please check out that channel, it's really good. The guy's name is Cy Owen, so if you're not familiar with Cy, yeah, some great stuff. He has a great collection of odds and sods. He really has some really different things, and he's starting to show those now, so check that out. But in Cy's video, he talks a lot about community, and he goes on about how much support there is and how much people can be helpful to each other, and you can get advice and you can have great conversations. And he mentions a few groups like Retro Tech 100, and in the comments some other people mention other groups, and it's great, and it's true, there is a great community feel. Also in the video though, Cy talks about a darker side of the community and something he'd noticed since he started getting really into YouTube a little bit more. And he talks about people that are almost like shunned from the community, or have people that feel that they don't belong and are quite vocal about how they feel. Now everyone's got their own opinion, everyone lives their own lives differently and does things in their own way. So yeah, I'm one of those people. I get abused every time I put out some sort of content. There's always a few people, or maybe one or two, that will always say something and have to make a comment and put me down and tell me I'm not in the community, I'm not allowed in it, and basically just trying to be gatekeepers to what they see as their community. Well, that's okay. Everyone's got their opinion. The beauty of the internet and things like YouTube and social media in general is that everyone's allowed an opinion. I wouldn't try to ask those people to change it, or to try and convince them, or defend what I do. So I'm not going to go into all of that. But the sort of comments I get are some of them are really silly. Like, yes, I'm trans. I know that. I know with some videos I'll sound like a bloke, and okay, that's what happens. That's my life choices. That's how my life is. I can't really do anything about that. So if people want to point those things out all the time, that's up to them, but that really is just water for ducks back to me, because it really doesn't mean anything. But what did hurt me a little bit is quite recently I've had quite a few people, some people just having a proper discussion about this, and some people being very trolly about it, is that apparently I'm not allowed to be a member of the community because I make money by reviewing games and writing articles and doing things like that. So I made a life choice last summer, after a load of problems at my work, that I would become a game journalist, because it's always something I dreamed of doing. It's hard work. I have to be self-employed, and I have to tout for work, and I get paid either via advertising or links on my own website, which costs money to run, and the odd time there'll be someone that might want to drop a donation to a Patreon, etc. I'm not going to get into the discussions of the merits or the morals of what equates to how people earn a living. But what I do want to talk about is no one is in charge of the community. The whole essence of what makes a community is that it's made up of all different parts and different sorts of people. It's very diverse. Some people will want to collect different things. Some people will want to just play the games on emulators and discuss them that way. Or some people will just want to show interesting accessories, or talk about interesting histories and things like that. So it's a very vast spectrum, the retro community. And if anyone tries to tell me that I'm not a part of it, well, I think you just make yourself look a bit silly, really, because not one person is the gatekeeper. You don't get to decide everyone that's a member of something. And I'm happy to accept the criticism and take the comments on. I'm big, you know, I've got a lot of resilience in my life, so it's not the actual comments that do it. But it did just hurt me a little bit that some people think that they hold the keys to the castle, when all I've got to say to those people is, I'm not going to be going anywhere. I won't be bullied out of the community. And if you don't agree with what I do, have your opinion, that's fine. I'm not going to stop you doing that, or defend anything about it. But I'm not going anywhere. And the community is a massive place. And the few people that think it's okay to try and tear me down, all power to them, go for it. But it's not going to work. And I'm really glad that Sire brought it up, because it gave me an opportunity to say it does happen to me, and anyone else that does get trolled and bullied by people that think they're the best members of the community. Well, I'm always here to listen. I've been through a lot in my life where I get a lot of problems from people. You know, being trans is one thing. I'm not going to talk about that. This is a gaming channel. But if anyone else out there feels that they're being excluded by these gatekeepers, please let me know. I'm happy to fight your corner, because no one person owns the community, and anyone that thinks they does, well, you know, I'm going to be there to rally in the cause that, you know, your keys don't work, they're broken. So check out Sio in Ginger Hipppy Gaming's channel, please. It's going to be good. I think it's going to be one of those ones that everyone goes, do you know what, I really agree with Sio. He's got some really good, interesting points. So check that out. And also, you know, I'm happy to have a discussion with people about what makes a community, and who's allowed in and who's allowed out. As far as I'm concerned, anyone that's welcome, anyone that loves retro gaming, whether they want to collect massive big full sets, or whether they just want to play on a retro Pi or a MAME emulator or whatever they're doing. To me, as long as you have a passion for retro gaming, you're allowed in. And if people don't think I'm allowed in, well, that's fine. But, you know, like all bullies, you'll end up losing in the end. So I've been Retro Faith. Thanks for watching. Keep it retro.